Hi, hello everyone. Good evening. बच्चा लोग कैसे हैं? And I think we all are meeting after 2 days, isn't it? So I think you will be having so much to share with me and to rest of your friends. So everyone, with full of excitement and with full of energy, say hi and tell me what is happening in your life. Everyone in the chat box. So hi Akshay, hi Preeti, Jia, Jyoti, Shivang, Tanmay, Jia, Ujjwal, Haider, good evening, good evening, good evening. Uh, I look so amazing. Thank you so much, Preeti. Thank you so much for those words. Right? You made me happy. And how my day was, it was totally good, I say. And let me tell you, today, as it is Monday, we'll be having too much of work. All the educators who's working with an academy, right? But I was enjoying all those busy schedule, and here I am taking the class with every one of you and talking to you. And okay, yeah, I forgot to wear my. Okay, I'm really sorry. Okay, I forgot to wear my mic actually. That's why you won't be able to listen to me. New glasses. Shreya, thank you so much. New glasses. Okay, so everybody have noticed. Yeah, I got a new glass. One of my friend gifted me. So I like, theek hai, it looks good. Okay, so I think everybody have noticed that. So it's a good thing. I'll just tell my friend that all my students have noticed it, right? And the gift was worth. So Neha, Preeti, so a big hi to every bacha log here in the classroom. Tell me, what is the speciality of today? Everyone? Today we are going to start a very new chapter, which is an important chapter of the term 2 physics of class 11, which is the thermal properties of matter. So I hope you all are excited. Aren't you all excited? Yes, you all have to be, because in today's session we are going to cover many topics, okay, regarding what is heat, what is temperature, right, what is thermal expansion. So many topics and so many numerical questions are waiting for you all, mera bacha log. So who are seeing me for the very first time, this is Ameer, your physics educator at Unacademy, and a bit of introduction about myself. I hope you all can see on the screen, hai na? Now I have an experience of more than 3.5 years of teaching in the field of JEE, NEET and board student. I am a beta graduate from an IT Calicut in mechanical engineering. But chalo, there is one thing, right, that is not written in the introduction thing, which many of my students, right, regular students might be knowing. So whoever is new, let me tell that I am from Kerala, so I don't know Hindi much, लेकिन मुझे थोड़ा थोड़ा हिंदी आता है. So in between थोड़ा थोड़ा हिंदी में भी बात करेगा, but most of the explanation and concept is going to be in English. Fine, ठीक है ना? Okay. Now I am just presenting you the schedule for this particular week here. Now tomorrow we will be having the second part of the same chapter, and then we will be having the next class on Thursday, right, and then our next class will be the MCQ practice, which will be on 27th of December, right. I know that you all are gonna be coming by looking into the schedule to all the classes. Don't miss mera bacha log. From today onwards, everyone be regular to the class. So how many of you are gonna be so much regular to the class? Tell me, who all are going to be so much regular to the class here by attending all the classes without missing any of the topics, by writing down all the notes, and who wanted to make this chapter so perfect? Hi Prashant, hi Sumit. Okay, so I got one student with me, which is Neha, with a beautiful smile there, right? Then okay, so Miara is like, I'll be always there, sir. Jia, Thanmay, you're regular. ठीक है, okay. So just like Shreya, Preeti, Megha, so I got so many beautiful and amazing and brilliant students here who is going to be regular in my class. Okay, so seems like I should start taking attendance from now onwards, hai na? But look, if you don't want to miss the live classes from any of your favorite teachers, you can be a part of the Telegram channel. The link is given here and also in the description box. Mera chalo. क्या है मेरा Bugs Bounty? मेरा बच्चा लो, हाँ, Bugs Bounty, it's an amazing program which can help you get so many prizes. What you have to go to the description, there you'll find a form, fill the form if you are finding any inappropriate content in the videos uploaded by Unacademy, and if it is valid, बहुत सारा prizes मिल जाएगा आप लोगों को बच्चा लोग. Now I think for this particular compact scholarship test, there is no need of introduction, because everybody knows who haven't attended or enrolled for this Unacademy Compact Scholarship test, you all are missing so many benefits mera bacha log. Let me tell you, first of all, this is completely free and the registration cost is 0, and for getting this for free and enrolling for it, you just need to by heart or remember this code. Hamara physics family ka code kya hai? AMB10. So use this code while you enroll for it, so you'll get a free registration. Then bacha log, let me tell you, the winners are not just going to be awarded with certificates, you are going to get medals. And what kind of medals? Arey, gold medal for the rank 1, second person silver medal, and for the third person a bronze medal along with the certificate. And not just for these people, certificates will be provided. For the first 25 rankers, certificates are given from Unacademy mera bacha log. Fair. Rank 1 to 3, 1 year of free plus subscription. Then rank 4 to 10, 75% of plus scholarship for the plus subscription. If I keep on explaining the benefits, it will keep on going, but we have a class to get started. So without me explaining all the benefits, don't wait, but chalo jaldi se jaldi use the code of AMB10 and get enrolled for Unacademy Combat Scholarship test as soon as possible. Fine. Okay. Then can I ask a small thing to every one of you? It's not a small thing as a favor to me, it's a favor to all your friends, because share the class and tell them that Ameer Bhaiya ka naya class or naya chapter shuru ho gaya hai, jaldi se jaldi aa jao. So share the class with all your friends and ask them to join jaldi se. Fine. Very good, Neha, very good. Namika, we are going to complete the entire syllabus before we start or before the exam starts, okay? And we'll be having enough time. I'll make sure that we'll be having enough time for revision also. ठीक है? Okay. Now, we'll wait for all your friends to join. In the meanwhile, I'll take 2-3 minutes and explain what are the features of the plus subscription of Unacademy within 1 or 2 minutes. Fine. देख ले मेरा चलो. Now, we all are learning through YouTube, and like I say in all my classes, it's so amazing, right? Because we have so many amazing teachers, so many beautiful contents are also there. It's so good. But there are some students, right, who needs personal guidance and personal mentoring from the teachers, and this can only happen while you are a part of Unacademy plus subscription. Not just this, right? Let's say you want to clear your doubts whenever a teacher is taking a live class. At the moment you want to clear the doubt. Let's say you want to clear about Bernoulli's principle whenever a teacher is taking or talking regarding Bernoulli's principle. So in the Plus platform, there is a small feature called as in-class call feature facility. Matlab, you can call the teacher through the app in the class itself, and at the moment you can clear your doubts. Isn't it a dream of all the students to learn something without any doubts? Yes, it is, and this can happen once you are a part of Unacademy Plus subscription. And then बच्चे लोग देख ले, top educators of the country who's having a very good experience will be there to teach you. They'll be telling you what to study, what not to study, right? What multiple choice questions you should be practicing for everything. These people, these amazing top educators will be there with you. Okay, you just want to follow them. You're going to ace in all the examinations, all the competitive examination you're going to write, and you will be ending up in the colleges whichever you are dreaming about. Mera bachcha log. Fair. Study materials will be given, practice tests, live test series, everything will make sure that you are going to be super confident and you will be passing and getting an amazing mark in all the examination you're going to write. If you go for 12 months of plus subscription, it will cost you 1,250, and do you need to pay that much? Bilkul nahi, because we have the code of AMB10. Use this code, get this 12-month subscription just for 1,125 per month and maximum offers while you make the subscription. मेरा बच्चा लोग, ठीक है? फिर क्या? Iconic. And Iconic, you will have all the features of Plus, plus some extra features also, such as personal mentor. मतलब a person will be assigned to you, मेरा बच्चा लोग. Okay, so this person will be there with you for all your academic activities, for all your academic help 24/7. So when this person is assigned to you, you'll feel so free, you'll feel so calm, and you will have that freshness for learning all the time. Okay, so this is a very super great feature, let's say, with Iconic subscription. Then live doubt solving classes, especially for you. Weekly reports will be given to you. Fine. For enjoying all these things for 12 months, I'll just say you'll have to pay 2,333 per month. My question, should we pay that much as we are in the physics family? No, because the entire physics family has the code of AMB10 uses, and you then only have to pay 2100 per month and maximum offers while you make the subscription. So don't forget, our code is AMB10. Fine, but chalo, special classes are coming on this Wednesday at 4:30. We are having the poll war on this particular chapter of thermal properties of matter. Don't miss it. Many important MCQs will be discussed. Okay? And on the same day at 7:30, we'll be having the revision of the chapter mechanical properties of fluid, which means within 1 hour the entire revision of the chapter of mechanical properties of fluid will be done. Don't forget, hamara code hai AMB10. Okay, so these are free classes. Don't forget to get enrolled for it in the Unacademy Class 11 in the Unacademy platform. It's completely free, mera chalo. And mechanical properties of solids poll war is there on 23rd, which is Thursday at 4:30. For this also get enrolled. Fine, fine, fine. Ho gaya. Okay. Now it's time. Oh my God, Namika sir, you are using ring light. It's visible in your chashma. Wow, wow, wow. Dekh le how amazing and brilliant my students are. Just looking into my chashma, understood what all lights the educators are using. Wow. Ha, bilkul. Let's start the class. Hai na? Everyone, shall we? But chalo, shall we start the classes? Everyone just yell out and say, sir, yes, we all are super ready. लक्ष्मी सर, आपकी वॉइस नहीं आ रहा है. बच्चे लोग, मेरा वॉइस आ रहा है ना? वॉइस आ रहा है ना? जल्दी बता. वॉइस आ रहा है ना? Everyone please update me. Manvi, good evening. Hyder Ali, yes. Miara is like, yo, pen Allah. Yes, okay. So Lakshmi, please don't spam. I think everyone is able to listen to my voice, and I think it's good, huh, my voice. Just kidding. Okay, so yes, let's get started. Everyone, okay, very good. Bacha log, open your short notes book, take your pen and start writing the heading of thermal properties of matter. 5 seconds for writing the heading. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, done. Now, just listen to me for the first 2 to 3 minutes, where I'll be giving you a small introduction about what we are going to learn in this chapter. Bacha log, in this chapter of thermal properties of matter, we'll be mainly discussing about many of the real life terms and real life situations what we meet with, such as what is heat, what is temperature. Are in these words you use it in your daily life at least once in a day, isn't it? Yes, we'll be discussing about these two. Then we'll be discussing about, right, what is called as thermal expansion. Matlab, how the dimension of the body is going to change in relation with heat and temperature. We'll be discussing that. Then we'll be talking about the transfer of heat from one body to another body. What is the criteria for that, right? How energies are related to that entire thing we'll be discussing, right? And at last, you know that wherever there is some transfer from one body to another body, right, there will be having Newton. So we'll be having the Newton's law of cooling also at the end of this particular chapter. Fine. Choduza अच्छा सा chapter. Okay. Now, the first sub-heading मेरा बच्चा लोग temperature. सुन ले, are in these words such as heat, such as temperature, right? Are in these words you used to listen in from your childhood onwards, right? Okay, when you touch somebody, your parents may say that, okay, it's so hot, right? Or the temperature is so high, so don't touch that. So you are listening to the word of temperature. At the same time, you will be using the word of heat also, but it's a bit confusing sometimes, right? What is the difference between the temperature and heat, or what is the relationship between temperature and heat? So for learning physics and doing the problems here, we should be having a clear-cut idea about the definition of temperature and heat. Shall we understand? Okay, here we go. But chalo, look at the definition of what is temperature given. Just read. Padh le aap log. What is it? What is given there? आप ही पढ़ ले. हाँ, temperature is a measure of the hotness or coldness of an object, right? In order to express how hot a body is or how cold a body is, we are having a physical quantity, right? That physical quantity का नाम है temperature. A physical quantity is temperature, right? In order to express the hotness or coldness of an object. Fine. We know that the temperature has different scales for expressing. We'll come to all those things later. ठीक है. Now just understand temperature is a physical quantity to express the hotness, right? Those body which is so hot, what will be its temperature? It will be having a high value of temperature, isn't it? बिल्कुल. What about those body which is so cold enough? It will be having a very less value of temperature. ठीक है. Got an idea about what a temperature is, right? Okay. Now just think, isn't the terms hot and cold relative terms? Yes or no? बिल्कुल. Because there is no object light, it is going to be hot always. मतलब क्या है? I'll just explain. Take a water in your room temperature, okay, and take a water which is boiling. Okay, I'll have a boiled water, okay, and then I'll also be having a normal water. Fine, I'm also having a normal water. Now tell me which is the hot body here in the chat box. You only tell me. आप लोग भी बता दे बच्चा लोग. Okay, which one is going to be, right, a hot body here compared to these two? आप ही बता दे. Is it going to be a boiled water or a normal water? I know that it's a simple question, right? But still, छोटू सा question. Anthony, Lucky, Bhumika, Miara, right? IAF, Mithilesh, बिल्कुल, Neha, Namika, right? Of course, yes, it is the boiled water. My question is, can we say the boiled water is always the hot body? No. In these two cases, while we compare the boiled water and normal water, we can say the boiled water is a hot body and the normal water is a cold body. But is it going to be hot and cold all the time? No. Let us take the case of same case, a boiled water along with a volcanic eruptions. Okay, same. Okay, now we have boiled water and volcanic eruption. Okay, where we can have hot body here. Is it going to be boiled water? No. In this case, it is going to be those material which has erupted during the volcanic eruptions, है ना? Isn't it? मतलब what I wanted to say is this word of hot and cold is always relative. It depends according to the situation. Okay, it depends upon what are the other materials available to say. Understood? It is always relative in nature, this word of hot and cold. समझ में आ गया? Miara, kids, Anthony. Okay, everyone is giving me the answer. Sir, it's volcanic. Thank you so much. Okay, right, it keeps on changing, okay, according to the reference point. Very good. Now you got an idea about what temperature is, है ना? Now heat क्या होता है? What is this heat? I'll give you an example. है ना? We'll learn this entire chapter by talking about example only, so that we won't forget this. देख ले, we are having a very hot iron rod. Okay, a very hot iron rod we have. Okay, now I am going to hold this iron rod with my hand. I am not able to draw the hand properly. ये हमारा hand है. Don't ask me, sir, how can you say that it is looking exactly at least looking like a hand? Never. I never have claimed that, but still, those who are not able to understand it looks like a hand, I have written it's a hand. Matlab, I am going to grab that iron rod with my hand. Okay, so this iron rod is having a high temperature, and we know that this hand will be having a low temperature. Mostly it will be having the atmospheric temperature, है ना? ठीक है. Now tell me what happens while you grab that particular iron rod. Obviously, heat will be transferred from the iron rod to hand. Isn't that what we say usually? We say that the heat will be transferred from the iron rod to the hand. Generally, whenever there is a physical contact, मेरा बच्चा लोग, what did I say? Whenever there is a physical contact, मतलब I say touch करना. Okay, whenever there is a physical contact, right, this heat will be transferred from a body of higher temperature to a body of lower temperature. Heat. Can you make a definition now? Can you make a definition now for heat? Yes, you all can, isn't it? Understood? What is the definition of heat? Heat is a form of energy which will be transferred from one body to another body because of the temperature difference. What is the definition? देख ले, अच्छे से लिख लिया है मेरा कंटेंट राइटर ने, Everyone just read it. Heat is the form of energy that is transferred between the system or object with different temperature. A form of energy, right, which will be transferred from one body to another body because of difference in temperature. So, heat is a form of energy. And what is temperature? Temperature is only a physical quantity to mark the hotness or coldness of a body. Now, I hope you all got an idea. Ye kya hai? What is the temperature? What is the heat? Are they the same? Not at all. Right? Though almost they have the similar kind of meaning, they are not the same. They are entirely different in concept. समझ में आ गया सबको? Okay, I am taking this chapter very slow because many questions are going to come from this particular chapter of thermal properties of matter. ठीक है? Myara, मिल गया? Then Shreya, Soumya. Okay, Namika. Thank you so much for correcting me. Dekhla, it's Dekhlo in Hindi. Right, Namika, thank you so much. But I am a person who is trying to learn Hindi. So, I'll be appreciating all these kind of suggestions from everyone. Right. So, dekh le bacha log, Namika has just corrected me so that I'll try to make this correction because I am a person from Kerala. I am not so good in Hindi, like I said already. Hai na? So, if you give me all these kind of corrections, I'll try to do it. Okay, I'll try to practice myself. Okay. Okay, thank you so much everyone. Mera bachcha log. Okay. So, temperature part is done, heat part is done. So, we are proceeding further. Now, have you ever thought this heat energy, right, how it is being stored inside a body? How the heat energy is stored inside a body? Just listen to me. This is a matter, okay. Let us say any solid object. Like any object, this will also be made up of many molecules, है ना? बहुत सारा molecules है इसके अंदर. देख ले, बहुत सारा molecules है. Okay. Now, let's say I am increasing the temperature of a body. What did I say? I am going to increase the temperature of a body. What can you observe with these molecules? This will be making larger vibrations or more vibrations, hai na? We already have learned in our Chotu classes. If we increase the temperature of the body, the molecules will start making vibrations of larger amplitudes. Matlab, if temperature is more means the body is going to be more and more hotter, or the heat energy associated with the body will also be larger, hai na? Temperature increase ho gaya, body became hotter, right? The heat energy associated with also becomes larger. So, can you now give another definition for heat energy? Heat energy is the energy stored inside the molecules as its vibrations. समझ में आ गया? How the heat energy is stored inside the body? Yes, the heat energy is stored inside the body as the vibration of the molecules. So, if heat energy of the body increases, the vibration of the molecules will also be increasing. That is another important point. That is another important point, that is also you can write it down. Okay, I'll just write it for you. So, heat energy is stored as vibration of molecules. Okay, you all can write this down. This is also another important concept. Okay, fine. लिख लिया ना सबने? म्यारा, श्रेया, तुषार, महेश. Okay, very good, amazing. Now, bacha log, now from here onwards, look into the formulas. We are going to start writing down the formulas, and questions are going to pop up soon. So, whoever wants to grab maximum appreciation and marks from me, right, you can start concentrating into the class from now onwards. Okay, everyone, measurement of a temperature. How we are going to measure the temperature of a body? Bacha log, don't you know that to measure the temperature of a body, we have different kinds of units? Okay, so among all the available system of units for temperature, which are the most popular ones? Popular ones kya hai? One is, I'll just write it down, hai na? One is Celsius scale, hai na? The other one is Fahrenheit scale, है ना, and the last one is Kelvin scale. Okay, these are the three which is so much popular in the scales of temperature, isn't it? Right. So now we can also mark, right, in each of these scales what are the boiling point and the freezing point. I think I don't need to explain what is boiling point and freezing point because you all are the masters of chemistry, है ना. आप सब लोग masters of chemistry है ना. हाँ, और क्या. Freezing point मतलब हाँ, the temperature at which the liquid get itself converted into ice, है ना. And what about boiling point? The temperature at which the liquids get converted into gaseous molecules, है ना. I hope you all know that. I'm not going for the definition for that because if I go for it, you will be teaching me because I'm not so good in chemistry, है ना. Okay. For Celsius scale, देख ले चलो. So in Celsius scale, the freezing point, we'll write it as freezing point is how much? सबको पता है. हाँ, 0 degrees Celsius. And what about the boiling point? Boiling point is 100 degrees Celsius. I don't know how many of you are aware of this Fahrenheit scale. In Fahrenheit scale, freezing point कितना? 32 degree Fahrenheit. And boiling point कितना? Those who don't know, please write it down. Questions can come. Okay. So questions will be easy, but you should be knowing all these facts. Then only you will be able to do the conversion, because usually questions from this part to convert from Celsius to Fahrenheit, Fahrenheit to Kelvin, Kelvin to Celsius ऐसे. So you just should be knowing the relationship between them बस. ठीक है? Okay. In Kelvin, हाँ, बड़ा number है, isn't it? In Kelvin scale, freezing point कितना? 273.15. Okay. And the boiling point is 373.15 Kelvin. Okay. So these are the things that you should be knowing. Okay, so I think you all are giving me the answers here. Lucky, Saluja, Shreya, Preeti, Mithilesh. Namika is asking, so how many lectures will this chapter take? I can plan accordingly. We will be completing within 5 to 6 lectures, let's say. Okay, maximum of 6 lectures, not more than that. Ha, Shreya, 373, Preeti, Ejia, IF. Okay, very good, very good. So today I got a very active classroom here, right? Okay. How many of you, let me ask, how many of you know that general formula to convert from one scale to another scale? Matlab, okay, I am telling that a body is measuring the temperature and it is expressed in a Celsius scale as C. Okay, my question is, how much will be the same temperature in Fahrenheit F? How can we find that out? I don't want the direct formula which is relating C and F. What is the general formula? Matlab, if you are given with any scale, let's say I am given with an Y scale, not Celsius scale, Fahrenheit scale, Kelvin scale, not any of these scale, I am given with a Y scale, right? How to find out the temperature in that particular Y scale? Shall I give you that general formula? Everybody, okay, this is going to help you a lot, not only for your board examination. If you guys are preparing for JEE and need examination also, this is going to help you best. Shall I give you? ठीक है, this is general formula, start writing. So, if a body is measured as C in a given scale of Celsius, then you have to write this C minus the temperature of the freezing point in that scale, because here in this 0 degrees Celsius, the whole divided by temperature of the body for boiling point, in the above case it is 100, minus temperature of the body for freezing point is equal to, you are converting this from Celsius scale to Fahrenheit scale. Formula here is F. F is the value of temperature in Fahrenheit scale minus same temperature of the body for freezing point, let us mark it as T dash, in the above scale, here it is 32, divided by temperature of the boiling point in the F scale minus temperature of the freezing point in F scale. But this is the general formula, okay, so that you don't have to, I know that you all might be knowing this, है ना, for conversion of degree Celsius to Fahrenheit scale, that degree Celsius is equal to 5/9 times the Fahrenheit scale minus 30, ये सबको पता है, right? Okay, this you can simply by heart, but ये formula ना ये बहुत important है, because you can convert from any scale to another scale. Shall we do it? देख लेगा है ना? Let's see. C minus. What is the freezing point temperature in Celsius scale? कितना है? 0, right? So C minus 0 divided by boiling point 100 है ना? 100 minus 0 is equal to F, which we don't know, minus what is the freezing point? 32 divided by boiling point of Fahrenheit 212 minus 32. कितना हो गया? C minus 0 C. 100 minus 0 100. I am going to take it to the right hand side 100 by 212 minus 32 180 F minus 32. So ये कितना हो गया? That is equal to 5 by 9 F minus 32. Isn't it? Isn't it? So we will get the relationship between any scale by using this general formula. You don't believe me, right? You guys don't believe me, है ना? You guys don't believe me. Okay, कोई बात नहीं. I'll give you one more example. देख ले चलो. I'll give you one more example. एक और example दे दूँगा. Shall I find out the relationship between Celsius scale and Kelvin scale by using this general formula? Shall we? ठीक है. Formula क्या है? C minus freezing point in Celsius scale, that is 0, divided by boiling point temperature in Celsius scale कितना? 100 minus what is freezing point temperature in Celsius? 0 is equal to. Now we are converting for Kelvin scale, so put it as K here. K minus freezing point temperature in Kelvin scale कितना? 273.15. I am writing 273 approximated value. ठीक है? At the bottom. Boiling point temperature in Kelvin scale कितना? 373.15. I am putting it as 373. Okay, ठीक है, approximated minus okay freezing point temperature in Kelvin scale कितना? 273. देख ले 100 minus 0 100 है, 373 minus 273 100 है, cancel हो जाएगा. C is equal to K minus 273. ये है ना relation ये है ना, to convert from degree Celsius scale to Kelvin scale. Okay, now my question, do you need to by heart all these formula just like what is given here, that degree Celsius is equal to 5 by 9 F minus 32, Kelvin scale is equal to C plus ये Fahrenheit and degree Celsius का formula ये, do you need to by heart all these things? By heart करना है क्या? नहीं, मत कर ले, just ये formula. So that है ना, even if you are given with some X scale, okay, not Celsius scale, Fahrenheit scale, Kelvin scale, you can convert this Celsius scale to that X scale, right, by using this general formula. Okay, ठीक है? And Rohan, please don't spam in the classroom. क्यों करता है? क्या मजा मिलता है आपको? हाँ, क्या मिलता है आपको? वो बोल दे. ओके, वो तो नहीं करेगा, है ना? समझ में आ गया? समझ में आ गया? अरे कभी जाना, we are only reaching to that point of calorimetry. When we reach there, we'll be talking about. So everyone, बच्चा लोग, ये formula है ना, ये note कर ले. And those who have noted down the formula, give me a hand. Raise your hand in the chat box and tell me, हाँ sir, बिल्कुल, I have written down the formula. जल्दी से बता. Lucky, yes. Shreya, yes. Jia, yep. Bhumika, yes sir. Gina, take my name. I told you without any reason, if I want to take the name, I'll just give you the Paytm number. You just have to Google Pay me 100 rupees. ठीक है? Note किया? Lucky, Saluja, Elijah, Miara, Preeti, Jia, Kirti, kids. Okay, very good. So if you all have done, time to do the problems. Time to do the problems. Jaldi se. Okay, it's a true or false question. Question ye ki the temperature at which Fahrenheit scale and Kelvin scale gives the same reading. Matlab, by using Fahrenheit scale you measure the temperature of a body. By using Kelvin scale you measure the temperature of the body. Both are giving the same numerical value. Question is that same numerical value 574? Question is that. Okay, so just answer that. Is it a true or a false statement? Arre. Tanmay, thank you so much. Fastly. I think it is written as fastly, na? Okay. So who all we have? Miara is like false, Elijah is like true. Then false, yes, kids. Okay, so I can have a difference of options here. Most of you are giving me the answer as true. Okay, so Shreya true, Akriti, Jia is like false. Okay, ठीक है, let's find out. Now, for finding this out, you just need to write that a general formula, है ना? Formula क्या है? K minus the freezing point temperature in Kelvin scale 273, the whole divided by boiling temperature 373 minus freezing point temperature is equal to the value in Fahrenheit scale. So F minus boiling temperature कितना? Sorry, freezing temperature कितना? 32 divided by boiling temperature in Fahrenheit 212 minus freezing temperature 32. हो गया है ना? Now what you need to do? It is given that question is, right, is the temperature for Fahrenheit and Kelvin scale becoming equal? Is it 574? Matlab the value of K and the value of F is same, and we are asked to find out that value of K and F. So substitute for K as F or F as K, whatever, it's up to you, because both will be having the same value, है ना? So K I am putting it as F minus 273 by 373 minus 273 100 होता है, F minus 32 divided by 212 minus 32 कितना हो जाएगा? 180. So solve कर ले. You guys are better and faster in mathematics than me, than your Ameer भैया, है ना? और क्या मिल जाएगा आपको? F value 574, which is also equal to Kelvin scale. It comes along with some fraction, I suppose 574.14 ऐसे कुछ, है ना? बोल दे. Doesn't it comes with some chotu सा fraction also, 574 point something, है ना? True, हाँ कीर्ति, yes, you said the answer, बिल्कुल बढ़िया. Jia, yes. Jyoti, yes. Okay, so समझ में आ गया. So do you want to do one more problem in this conversion? एक और problem करना है in this conversion from one form to another form. Okay, 574.27. Okay, very good, very good. Thank you so much for the help. Okay, ठीक है. So एक और question. Everyone is like, sir, एक और question दे दे हम लोगों को. So ठीक है, दे दिया आप लोगों को एक और question. छोटा extra calculation भी है. I think you will be doing it. Okay, let's say 7th standard mathematics. छोटा एक 7th standard mathematics है. Just like one toffee has 5 rupees. What is the price of 10 toffees? Okay, let me look into the options here. One person, I have the answer from the person who is Jyoti, who have given me the option as C as the answer. Then और कौन है? सुमित भैया भी बोल दिया ऑप्शन सी, ज्योति भी बोल दिया सी. Okay, shall we do it? Everyone do it and give me your own answer, right? Okay, volleyball player, B option is correct, is like volleyball player is like confused. Okay, let's see. Miara is like sir B or C, so like she do all the time. Neha Singh is like option C. Okay, Mansi is like B, Kriti is like B. Okay, so I have a mix of option between B or C. So I think it is my responsibility now to pick an option, right? Why I should be directly picking up? Let's do it and find out, है ना? ठीक है, देख. A general rule of thumb used by pilots is for every 1000 feet of altitude, the temperature falls by 3.5. Temperature at the sea level is 78 Fahrenheit. What would we expect the temperature to be at 10,000 feet in Celsius? Okay, not in Fahrenheit scale. So you have to convert that difference into Celsius scale. Okay. So for every 1000, the temperature falls by 3.5. So how much will be the temperature fall for 10,000? Array, that will be very simple, hai na? 10,000 divided by 1000 into 3.5, kitna? 35. You all know this, 5th standard mathematics. Okay. So yes. So the temperature falls in degree Fahrenheit by 35. Okay, fine. Now question is, what is the temperature at this particular 10,000 feet above the sea level? At the sea level it is 78. I will write temperature at sea level, SL, sea level kitna? 78. Question is, what is the temperature at 10,000 feet? So at sea level it is 78. As we move up, it drops by 35. So temperature at 10,000 feet will be equal to 78 minus 35. Kitna? 43, isn't it? Or kya? 5 plus 3, 8, 4 plus 3, 7, mil gaya, 40, 43 mil gaya, isn't it? But this is in Fahrenheit. Convert kar le. We can use any of the formulas, but we already have that direct formula na, between degree Celsius and Fahrenheit. Formula kitna tha? Degree Celsius is equal to 5 by 9 F minus 32. Kitna ho jayega? 5 by 9 F kitna? 43 minus 32. F ka value 43. I just have substituted it here. So 5 by 9 into 11. So how much this is going to come? How much? 6.1. Option B आ जाएगा हमको, isn't it? Isn't it? अरे देख ले कितना सिंपल था. Then how can you go for the option C ऐसे? Isn't it? Now I hope all your confusions are done. Option B हमारा आंसर हो गया. Okay. हाँ दिलबर, whatever topics you have missed है ना, please do watch the replay. ठीक है? B is the right answer. बिल्कुल बिल्कुल सही है. आ गया तो आ गया, समझ तो आ गया मेरा. ओके ओके बढ़िया. ओके सो हम जा रहे हैं अगला क्वेश्चन. फाइन. नाउ बिफोर गोइंग विद दिस आइडियल गैस इक्वेशन, राइट, why we are going with ideal gas equation, that is not a main topic of this particular chapter, but just to explain the concept of absolute zero, we are having this part of ideal gas formula. Okay, absolute zero, ये क्या होता है? Absolute zero means a temperature of 0 Kelvin. A temperature of 0 Kelvin is simply called as what? Absolute zero. How much is the value in degree Celsius? How much is its value? We know that degree Celsius is equal to K minus 273.15. So K का value, absolute zero कितना? 0 Kelvin. Put K as 0. 0 minus 273, हाँ, minus 273.15 degree Celsius. The temperature in degree Celsius के. मतलब a temperature of 0 Kelvin or a temperature of minus 273.15 degrees Celsius, we call it as absolute zero. Why? Why a name of absolute zero is given to that particular temperature? Don't you all want to understand? है ना? Okay. For that, we'll go with the basic that you have learned in chemistry. I think you all have learned this, है ना? Haven't you all learned this in your 10th standard, I suppose? And in 11th standard also, I suppose, Boyle's law, Charles' law. We don't need all the laws, but yeah. जल्दी बता, जल्दी 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 जल्दी. Boyle's law. Nobody knows. Boyle's law, Charles' law, nobody. Say yes or no. हाँ मानसी yes है ना, भूमिका yes, हाँ PV is equal to nRT ideal gas equation है ना. Okay, so some of you have learned, some of you haven't, right? I think many of you have learned from your 10th standard, 11th standard. Those who don't know, just listen. Boyle's law क्या आता है, right? Okay, Boyle's law tells that if the temperature of a gas, if you are making as a constant, if you keep the temperature as a constant, right? If you increase the pressure and the volume, the relationship between them is given by the equation of PV is equal to a constant. Boyle's law tells that by keeping the temperature as a constant, if we change the value of pressure and volume, what we will get is pressure into volume is equal to a constant. ये बोल रहा है Boyle's law. Or another way of expressing this कैसे है? P is equal to 1 by V. P is proportional to 1 by V है ना. This V, if it goes to the right hand side, it will be coming as denominator. What does it mean? It means that pressure is inversely proportional to the volume at constant temperature. This is only what Boyle's law told you, right? If we increase the pressure, volume of that gas will decrease. That's all. Or kuch nahi, right? Nothing more we have to go. We are not going deep into it because it is not that much necessary for our chapter. ठीक है? And what is said in our Charles law? Charles law tells that now we are keeping the pressure as a constant. If we keep the pressure as a constant, he says the volume and temperature are directly proportional. Matlab, if we increase the temperature of a body, the volume of the gas will also increase. If I decrease the volume, the temperature also decreases. ये बोल रहा है कि Charles law. Okay. Now we have two equations. PV is equal to a constant. V by T is equal to constant. Array V proportional to temperature है. So V is equal to a constant in temperature. So V by T is equal to a constant. है ना? ज़्यादा कुछ नहीं. So PV is equal to a constant. V by T is equal to a constant. Together, can't we make it as one simple equation? What it is? PV by T. P into V by T. Can't that be a constant? Yes. Can't that be a constant? Yes, it can be a constant. And ये constant was found to be N into R. मतलब PV by T is found to be equal to NR, and this formula is the ideal gas equation. This is क्या होता है मेरा बच्चा लोग? Ideal gas equation. PV by T is equal to NR होता है हमारा ideal gas equation. I hope you all can note this down, है ना? Note कर सकता है सबको? PV by T is equal to NR. Now those who don't know ये N क्या है, ये R क्या है, I'll be explaining. What is N? Number of moles of gas. Number of moles. No, I think I don't need to tell you what it is. अरे मत spam कर ले, कौन है ये? अर्चित आर्मी. So बच्चा लोग, can you block the person? Can you block the person from your own end so that you won't receive the message from that person? Just hard press on that particular person's name and you'll get it. Okay, just block कर ले आप, so that the person won't be coming into your chat box. ठीक है? Okay. So N is the number of moles and R is the universal gas constant. Value कितना? What is the value of R? 8.314. Isn't it? Yes. N corresponds to number of moles. Number of moles, how will you find out? I am not going for all these chemistry explanation because I think you know better than me. How will you find number of moles? Given mass divided by molar mass. है ना? सबको पता है? Okay. Okay. Fine. Now, this is not our point of discussion. Our point of discussion was what is absolute zero, right? Why a 0 Kelvin is given a particular name of absolute zero, isn't it? Let us look into it. Now, बच्चा लोग, from the ideal gas equation, what we know? PV is equal to nRT. मतलब pressure is found to be directly proportional to temperature. है ना? What is it? The pressure is found to be directly proportional to temperature. मतलब क्या है इसका? इसका मतलब क्या है? इसका मतलब ये है कि if we increase the temperature, the pressure will also increase. Okay? So based on that, an experimental graph was plotted. Between what and what? Between what and what? Between the pressure and the temperature. Can you see that? So the temperature is being written with a degree Celsius scale. Okay, and here on the y axis we have pressure. देख लिया ना सबने? ओके, देख लिया ना सबने? ठीक है. Now the value of pressure at each points are plotted. At 0 degrees Celsius the pressure was found out, it is found to be here, right? At 100 degrees Celsius pressure was found to be here. At minus 100 degrees Celsius the pressure was found to be here. Matlab only till minus 100 or 120 the pressure was able to be found out and the graph was being plotted. Okay, can you see that graph plotted between pressure and temperature? So what it was done is, the graph between pressure and temperature was found out till the minimum value of temperature you could have found out. After that the graph was extrapolated, matlab the straight line was continued I say, and it was found out that, dekh le, everybody concentrate into the graph, everyone. It was found out that at a particular instant this graph was touching the x-axis, matlab at the x-axis at this point what will be the value of pressure? What will be the value of pressure on the x-axis? Array y coordinate 0 ho jayega, on the y we have pressure. So at this point the pressure was found to be 0 and that point is measured to be having a temperature of minus 273.15 degrees Celsius. समझ में आ गया? Just tell in a reverse fashion. For a given gas at a temperature of minus 273.15 degrees Celsius, the pressure will be found to be 0. And that is the reason why this temperature of minus 273.15 degrees Celsius or 0 Kelvin is called as absolute temperature, because at this temperature the pressure of the gas molecules are found to be 0. Matlab, the molecules are found not to be moving at all at this particular temperature. You all know how pressure is produced. How many of you know how pressure is produced in the case of a gas? Tell me. आप लोग ही बता दें. How a pressure is defined, right? Or how a gas molecule is able to provide a pressure on the container. We'll have the class for 10-15 minutes more. Bus. Anyone? Pressure? अरे pressure का मतलब ये कि force by area, isn't it? Right. So the gas molecules are in constant motion. We know that, right? During its motion, this gas molecules will go and collide on the surface of the container. And that collision provides a force, and that force per unit area is acting as a pressure. Matlab, because of the motion of the molecules, it is colliding with the walls and that is providing a pressure. So if it means that the pressure is equal to 0 means there is no collision happening to the surface by the molecules. If there is no collision happening, iska matlab hai ki molecules even doesn't move at this particular temperature, and that is the reason why this temperature is so much important. Okay, that is the reason why it is given a separate name, isn't it? When someone does some extra heroic thing, don't we give some name to that person, isn't it? Right? Let's say if an actor is doing so good, we say that he is a superstar, right? So when someone is doing his work in a very amazing way, we used to appreciate them by giving some names, है ना? So at this temperature something extraordinary is happening, so that's the reason why we give this temperature and another name. उसका नाम है absolute temperature. मिल गया तो मिल गया, बोल दे with a smile. हाँ सर बिल्कुल. Platinum clear and noted also. वाह बढ़िया, चलो. A nice way to say that, please sing a song. Okay, so Mansi, Kirti, Bhumika, Miara, volleyball player, Elijah, Kirti. Okay, so I hope you all have noted it down, है ना? बिल्कुल. Okay, Elijah, thank you so much. Okay, very good, very good, very good. Absolute 0. क्वेश्चन कर ले, क्वेश्चन का टाइम आ गया क्वेश्चन करने का. हाउ मेनी ऑफ यू आर इंटरेस्टेड इन डूइंग मल्टीपल चॉइस क्वेश्चंस एंड गिविंग मी द आंसर? हाउ मेनी ऑफ यू? When will you teach on next week? From next Monday onwards. Okay, this this Sunday I'll be going back to my hometown. Okay, this Sunday. So 2-3 more classes only we'll be having through laptops. After that we'll start with our smart board. Vomika, ready? Wrestler, you are a wrestler. Good. Okay, Neha, you want song? I want the answer पहले. मुझे answer दे दे. Then we'll think about this. Mansi, then give me the answer. Question is right in front of you. I'll give you all some time. In the meanwhile, have a sip of water. Okay, I can see lot many yeses sir and no sir. Animesh, Bhumika, volleyball, Elijah, Kirti, Sumit, Shivani. Okay, everyone wants a question. Now I'm looking for answers. Okay, just give me the answer in the chat box. You all can do that. हाँ मेरा, it is A or B or C or D. Any one of it can be. Okay, so volleyball player is giving option A as a correct, which is 447. Mera is giving option B, Kirti A, then Mansi A, then Sumit is like B, Elijah is like A. Okay, I can have a mix of options here, right? Kirti, Tanmay D, Kirti A. Okay, so correct option is A only. Array, it's very simple, right? Calculate the temperature at which, right, 0.654 moles of neon gas occupies 12.3 liters at 1.95 atmosphere. Now, I don't know whether I have told you this or not. While we use each and every terms in this equation, pressure, volume, number of moles, universal gas constant and temperature, we have to make sure that everything is in its SI unit. That is very important, mera chalo. Okay, fine. What's the question? Temperature. So rearrange. Temperature is PV by NR, है ना? और क्या? Pressure कितना है? It is 1.95 atmosphere. But atmosphere is not the SI unit of pressure. So it is Pascal. What's the conversion? 1.95 into 1.01 into 10 power 5. Because 1 atmosphere, I'll write it down. 1 atmosphere is equal to 1.01 into 10 power 5 Pascal. So this much of atmosphere is 1.95 into 1.01 into 10 power 5 Pascal. Multiplied by volume 12.3 liters, but we have to convert into meter cube by multiplying it with 10 power minus 3 ho gaya. And number of moles directly given and are 8.314. How much? 447 Kelvin मिल जाएगा option A ऐसे. Okay, not a big deal. And I am not asking whether you have understood, because this is a kind of question which you might have even done in chemistry classes, hai na? Isn't it? I think these are questions which you might have even done in chemistry classes. So I am not going to stress on that, I say. Okay. Array song. So seems like I should have taught you instead of physics music classes, hai na? So that I won't mind. I can just come and sing it for you. And I am not telling I'm a great singer. I'm not talking on the basis of that. But still. But मुझे तो I need to complete the portions, है ना, इसीलिए. Okay, I'll sing. Okay, I think first class hai and I'll be singing for it, है ना? Okay, linear expansion we'll be doing next class. Okay. Now, whoever gives me the answer for this, the first correct person, right? If he or she asks me to do a song, I'll sing. Let me see. Let me see who's going to give me the correct answer first. And then we'll see whether that person wants me to sing or not. Your wish, sir. हाँ बच्चा लोग बिल्कुल बिल्कुल सॉन्ग तो करने के लिए क्या है, हाँ फर्स्ट वी हैव टू लर्न है ना फिजिक्स. सो इसका आंसर दे, लास्ट क्वेश्चन है हमारा, लास्ट क्वेश्चन आज का. ओके, थर्मल एक्सपेंशन विल डू इन नेक्स्ट क्लास. तो ये कर ले, इसका आंसर दे दे पहले. Volleyball player is like, sir, B option is correct. Okay. Mithilesh is like C. Then Mahesh A, B, C, D. Thank God that I haven't kept the options till Z. है ना Mahesh? So then you'll have to type a lot many letters. Thank God, because in MCQ there are only 4 options. Okay, Mansi is like B, Elijah is like B. Okay, I know that. I know Preeti, I know that. Your name is volleyball player. Okay. So I think the correct answer is option B. And who gave me the correct answer first? कौन दे दिया थे? Let me scroll up and see. हाँ, I think it's Preeti, isn't it? Preeti gave me the correct answer first. Mansi, yes, it's option B. Elijah, yes, it's option C. Sorry, it's option B, not C. Ha. Yes, it's B option. Now, if that person wants me to sing, I'll sing. First, I'll explain this. That person, do you want me to sing? करना है क्या? प्रीति बोल दिया तो हो जाएगा, नहीं तो आज नहीं है. So Preeti is the decision maker in today's class. हाँ, so thank God. See, Preeti doesn't hate, है ना? Okay. हाँ, this was last question. I'll just explain this. Okay. Okay. Fine. देख ले. If the pressure on an enclosed glass is doubled, right? Its temperature is being raised from 27 to 127 degrees Celsius. What will happen to the volume? Okay, will it be increasing by, decreasing by? Matlab, if let's say the volume initially is V1, okay, and after some time it becomes V2. Question is, what is V1 by V2? Matlab, what is the difference between them? And we also have to tell that whether the volume is increased or decreased by that value. बस वही करना है. Which formula? और क्या? ये हमारा P1 V1 by T1 is equal to कितना? हाँ, P2 V2 by T2. Pressure P1, let's say it is P, and it says pressure is doubled. So P2 value कितना हो जाएगा? If initial pressure is P, the pressure P2 will become 2 times. Question में किया है, it becomes doubles. ठीक है. Volume V1, let's mark it V1, V2, let's mark it as V2. Temperature T1, can I mark it as 27 degrees Celsius and substitute it here in the equation? कर सकता है क्या बच्चा लोग? 27 ऐसे मिल जाएगा मुझसे? नहीं, I told you SI units. What is the SI unit of temperature? It's not degrees Celsius. थोड़ा भी नहीं है. It's Kelvin, isn't it? So we have to convert degrees Celsius to Kelvin. How? So Kelvin scale of 27 is 27 plus 273. Just add 273 along with it. So 273 plus 27 कितना हो जाएगा? 300. Okay. So temperature T2, 127 will be in Kelvin scale. 127 plus 273 बच्चा लोग कितना? 400 है ना? 400 हो गया काम. PP cancel कर ले. 2 400 2 हो गया. So this comes up. So 2 by 3 V1 is equal to V2. So V2 value हो गया 2 by 3rd times V1. मतलब the V2 has decreased. The final volume is lesser than the initial volume of V1. By what value? Let's find out V1 minus V2. V1 minus V2. V1 minus, how much is V2 value given? 2 by 3 times V1. So 2 by 3 times V1. How much is this? 1 by 3 times V1. So by what value it has decreased? It has decreased by 1/3 value, 1 by 3 times V1. Decreased or increased? Obviously decreased, because we have seen that V2 is only 2 by 3 times the initial volume. ठीक है, ठीक है मेरा बच्चा लोग. अरे जल्दी बोल दे बच्चा लोग. हाँ, आज क्या क्लास ओवर. Sir, if I all want, how can I refuse? I also want. Okay, Shreya, very good. Pretty today, so that's why Gulabi. Now I think everybody knows my playlist, hai na? My 3-4 songs which I know. So I think you can select whenever you ask me to sing a song. Okay, fine. So I'll just sing 2-3 lines of it, and bacha log, those who haven't liked the session, jaldi like kar le. Okay, jaldi like kar le, at least make the like as 50. Okay, so jaldi se, that's a simple way you all can show some love towards Ameer bhaiya, hai na? Okay. Okay, now let us have a small Chotuza song, everyone here. गुलाबी आंखें जो तेरी देखी, शराबी ये दिल हो गया. संभालो मुझको ओ मेरे यारो, संभलना मुश्किल हो गया. गुलाबी आंखें जो तेरी देखी, शराबी ये दिल हो गया. संभालो मुझको ओ मेरे यारो, संभलना मुश्किल हो गया. दिल में मेरे ख्वाब तेरे, तस्वीर जैसे हूँ दीवार पे. तुझ पे फिदा मैं क्यों हुआ, आता है गुस्सा मुझे प्यार पे. मैं लुट गया मान के दिल का कहा, मैं कहीं का ना रहा. क्या कहूँ मैं दिलरुबा, बुरा ये जादू तेरी आंखों का, ये मेरे कातिल हो गया. गुलाबी आंखें जो तेरी देखी, शराबी ये दिल हो गया. संभालो मुझको ओ मेरे यारो, संभलना मुश्किल हो गया. Okay, happy? Gazab, Animesh, Sujata, fan of your voice. Arey baap le, thank you so much. Okay, lamba sa song we want next time, sir. Lamba sa song. I haven't learned, and it's been quite long. I have learned any new song from guitar, so. So anyway, thank you so much, Vachalok, everyone. We'll do linear expansion in tomorrow's class, okay? And let me introduce you to the small batch that is happening in the Unacademy platform, Vachalok. So it is the Spark batch, as you all can see. You can see I'll be taking physics there, and along with me we have Shailini ma'am who will be taking biology with 4+ years of experience, Abha ma'am taking chemistry with 24 years of teaching experience, Anida ma'am taking 18+ years of experience English, and Deepak sir handling maths with 32 years of experience. Wow, isn't it an amazing set of teachers? And don't you want to get trained below these teachers, isn't it? So it is a course for 2.5 months and will be in English, right, medium of communication and explanation. So those who want to be a part of them, jaldi se bacha log come and join. The code is AMB10 while making the subscription. Code kitna hai? AMB10 hamara code. Thank you so much, Preeti, Mahesh, Payal, Kirti, Neha. Okay, thank you so much everyone. Fine. Now, is there anyone who haven't enrolled for the special class? Mera bachcha log, those who haven't, jaldi se jaldi enroll kar le. It is going to happen on this Wednesday 22nd at for class 11, obviously 4:30 we have the pole war on the chapter of thermal properties of matter. Ye chapter matlab we'll be discussing many important MCQs. Don't miss it. Abhi ke abhi jaakar enroll kar le. And on the same day at 7:30 we are having the revision of the chapter mechanical properties of fluids in 1 hour. 1 hour complete revision of the chapter. Don't miss it. Right? Okay. So bacha log, special classes, it happens on the Unacademy platform. Those who don't know, let me tell you, it's completely free. Pura ka pura free hai, kuch bhi nahi hai. You just want to come and just sit in the class. No, nothing, just free. Okay, those who don't know how to join for special classes, what you have to do? You have to download the Unacademy learning app. You'll get it from Play Store, right? Okay, or Apple Store or wherever. So download kar le, then log into the app. Then you go to menu. From menu, what you have to select, we are coming for special classes. Click on specials. और उसके बाद type in the code हमारा, what is our physics family का code किया है बच्चा लोग AMB10. Use this code and be a part of this Unacademy platform. ठीक है, and start learning with me. And along with this, on Thursday we have the pole war on mechanical properties of solids, first chapter of part 2 at 4:30 PM it is. Right, so don't miss this also. Jaldi se aakar enroll kar le. These are the other batches which is starting mera bachcha log. You can come and join for PCMB and for commerce. This is for 11th and these are for 12th. Okay, yes. Then bachcha log, offer is going on. 12-month subscription if you make, extra 6 months free is given only for the first 1000 subscribers. The offer is still going on, so don't miss it. And you all know, to get 10% of discount, hamara code kya hai? AMB10. So don't miss it, okay? Special class timetable, I already have shared it with you. Features of special classes when I talk about, we'll have the real life chat box, real time chat box are there where we can continuously chat and talk to you directly. Then question tab where you can ask questions to me and or to any of the educators and clear all your doubts. Then live polls, matlab quizzes will be there, and based on the quizzes, leaderboards will be there. Everything is going to be there. Fine. Okay. So bacha log, thank you so much. Those who haven't, koi hai kya? Those who haven't liked the class and shown some love towards Ameer Bhaiya. Those who haven't, jaldi se jaldi, just click on the like button. Everyone, small way of showing some love for your Ameer Bhaiya. Okay, so I think volleyball player, matlab Preeti, Kirti, Neha, Miara, I think you all have liked and share the class to all your friends and in all the school groups and WhatsApp groups, so because from tomorrow onwards we'll be, let's say we'll have a lot much of students here in the class. Okay, so those who haven't subscribed, jaldi subscribe to the channel everyone. Thank you so much for being here and making the class so awesome. Okay, very good. So thank you so much everyone. Bye bye. Take care. Miara, Wrestler, Kumkum, Mahesh, Kirti, right? Everyone. Bye bye. Good night and see you all in the next class.